it should end this world to the point where you're not afraid to lose your job because you're demanded to live a manner of life that is not Christ-like. I know a sister that was asked to resign by her from the job that she had, and a job that she was the best. In fact, when she came into that position in that employment, she actually helped the company a lot, because the company had a lot of things that they have not been able to put in place. She gave her, her best to help the company, position them. But after a while, they told her to go. And what was the problem? She was not living like they were living. After work, she's rushing. She wants to go back because she has to attend meeting. She wants to stream meeting, And they watched her for a while, because for them, after work, they hang out. They call it, and that's one of the deceptions that is coming now. They'll call it team bonding. It's fellowship. It's fellowship. They'll call it team bonding. Now, please understand me. I'm not saying you should not attend your work team bonding, but just understand what you're going for. Because if you don't understand what you're going for, if you're ignorant, you just lay down your guards. Understand what you're going for. Is actually another. Satan has a way of giving it some very fine vocabulary so that you're not, And so one of those days, she decided to just, after work, to just, pass by and see what they were doing. And what they were doing, they were playing snooker and drinking and talking and cracking all manner of jokes, all kinds of filth that were coming out of their mouth. And she was just standing in one place. She just told herself, this is not a place I should be. And then left. But their men, their women, they were just alike. And then some of them afterwards, some of them are drunk and then to bed with each other. And that's the kind of life they live. But when they come in the morning, they are dressed very well. They do their job and all of that. But what is their conversation? You can be sucked in. If you're not aware, you can be sucked in. You can be over, oh, no, I don't want to lose my job. No, lose your job. That's the reproach we ought to bear. That's the reproach. Why? I rather lose my job, not because I'm not competent, not because I'm not doing well. I will do everything that I need to do. But they told her, I said, you don't fit in. That's the word they used. So you don't fit in. But she was like, I do my job. In fact, I do my job better than all of you. But they told her, no, but you don't fit in. You're not living the job. You're not living out the job. We want you to live the job. Meaning live a life. There's a kind of lifestyle that those who are in this workspace, they live. There's a kind of conversation they have. You have a different conversation. You have a different lifestyle. And that lifestyle you have is not conducive for this kind of job. Now, that's where we are right now. That's where we are. I've told you about some, companies that will, tell brethren, we want your blood. No, it's not ritual. It's not for ritual. What they're saying is, we want your life. Let everything about you be about this job. Live it out. Be living it. Be thinking, drinking, eating, sleeping, and waking this job. That's an idol worship. That's an idol worship. But for us, as the Lord comes to us, there's that separation. The Lord coming to us brings a circumcision. The Lord coming to us upends the world completely in us. Such that even though it should end this world to the point where you're not afraid to lose your job because you are demanded to live a manner of life that is not Christ-like. You should not be afraid. The Lord will take care of you. Oh, no. I'm a pastor. I'm pastoring and I'm pastoring pretty young fellows. And I've seen it over and over again. The Lord take care of people who are able to stand for Him. One of the things about it is that fear, if I lose my job, what am I going to do? Nothing will happen to you. The Lord has your back. But don't be lazy. Do the job well. Let it not be that you are asked to leave the job because you are incompetent. Go for trainings. Do what you ought to do. Do it. Give your best. But don't give your heart. Your heart belongs to the Lord. But if you give your best and they say, no, you're not living, the conversation you have is not the conversation that you should have. And they ask you to resign. Resign. The Lord will take care of you. The Lord will provide for you. The Lord, oh my God, you don't understand the Lord. That, in fact, is it that kind of, that's the time, Amen. You need to understand. For so they persecute. It's a blessing that you, when men shall persecute you and revile you and speak all manner of things, all manner of evil, all manner of false against you, for my sake. He said, rejoice and be exceedingly glad. So when you lose your job because you're living for Christ, be glad. That's the reproach. When they beat the disciples, I think that was Peter and John, they just finished beating them, but the Sanhedrin just finished beating them, and they were going on the street and rejoicing. They were full of joy that they were counted worthy to suffer for the Lord. Kai. So they counted it as something. So the Lord saw us fit to be able to suffer for Him. So let us go out of the camp bearing His reproach. His reproach has to now be our reproach. We should not be ashamed of His reproach. If we are ashamed of His reproach, it means we still love this world. We still love this world. Paul was saying, for here, you see this place? We have no continuing city. You see this city, this system, it will not continue. And that is why we should live and begin to seek one to come, because there is an age to come wherein dwelleth righteousness. I hope you are blessed by the last video you just watched. We want to encourage you to please like, subscribe, and share this video to others so that they can also be greatly blessed. We also want you to visit our website, which the address is also there on the screen. And we want to invite you to join our online platform on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You'll be greatly blessed. So see you next time. God bless you.